じゃん。私が戦闘に向かない雑用係の巨人だと思ったら間違いだよ。
Welcome to the version 9 update to my mod. Introducing the Cart Titan. So, what can you do in this entire update? Well, you can fight the Cart Titan. You can use blades, you can use HSS, APG, Thunder Spears, and if you really fancy it, a good old cavalry charge. Attack! To put it simply, the process of porting whatever I could from AoTTG1 into AoTTG2 took a lot of time. At the end of the day, we needed to do this shift sooner or later was due to the fact that in AoTTG1, this is what I saw when I was modding. And this is what I now see when I'm modding for AoTTG2. Now that I actually have access to the actually decent piece of software, things are looking a lot better. To be able to download this mod, it's actually pretty simple. You just need to head to the GitHub link in the description of this video. There you can actually access the download link for the patch that will contain an auto downloader. And this is great news because for those who have been following this mod's journey since version 1, you probably will recall the horror that was to update between every version. We had to drag your settings from one file to the other, whereas this one will handle everything. You will receive an update notification when something new comes out, and you just have to press a button and basically the entire game will be able to update itself. Do note that there is a bug that you may face where Windows Defender basically positively flags the auto updater as it is suspicious because it doesn't believe that my code is trustworthy enough. That is fine. So if it ever gets caught over there, you can basically tell Windows Defender this is actually a safe thing, let it run, and then you won't run into that issue anymore. I do want to say that sometimes this would fail silently. You wouldn't really get any notification from the Windows Defender. But if you've noticed that, hey, I pressed the update button, it didn't update by itself, you will want to manually double click on the AoTTG2 updater, and then you will very likely run into the Windows Defender issue. Then you can just authorize it, and then you won't have that issue anymore. If you are new to this or you're like, hey, I don't really trust you, for example, you can always go back to the GitHub and go down to the release portion of that website where you will be able to see the latest release up there. Now you actually have the mod downloaded onto your computer. How can you access the Cart Titan? Well, it's pretty easy. You either press single player or multiplayer, press on this button over here to open the menu of maps, and then you just press on mission and Cart Titan will be one of those. Now you're asking me, Perlampo, I like to have the Cart Titan in one of my custom maps. Can this happen? The answer is yes. In order to do so, you'll need the custom map that you want to modify loaded into the map editor tool. And then you'll go to add objects, go to this page, press this button. You will have this white figure thing that you can drag. That is the Cart Titan spawner, and you can drag to wherever you want the Cart Titan to appear. And with that, I hope that you enjoy this new update with the Cart Titan. If you have comments and feedback that you want to share, feel free to put them in the comment section below, or even better, put your comments and feedback in the Discord. Well, this is it for now. I'll see you guys later. And by later, it's very soon, because right now I'm going to show you in more detail how do you actually spawn the Cart Titan in your own custom map. Well, to start, you got to find a custom map that you want to introduce the Cart Titan to. So here, this is what I found on the Discord server, and here's basically the map script. At this stage, what you want to do is you want to access the map script, the file containing all this data, and you basically just want to copy everything. Once you've done this, you want to go under map editor and you basically just want to load something brand new. You may override what is already existing. That is fine. Just load something new. You're going to call this a specific name. You just have to remember this specific name because you'll need to use it to load it in the future. So this is what I'm going to call it. And then now it's completely brand new. And what we'll do is we can basically just load and import all of those files into this by pressing the file option. There's going to be import button, and remember the entire map screen we copied? Copy that over here, confirm, and boom, you see how we are able to port the map that was found on Discord onto the actual in-game editor, of including this goober. Now we need to press on add objects and then press on basically this one, which is the you will add the Cart Titan spawner, and you will drag this spawner wherever you wish the Cart Titan spawn in on your map. So I just want to put it over here, make sure it's on the ground so it doesn't spawn mid-air, and I just save this map. And then I quit this and I go over here. And what I need to do now is I need to load this map. In order to do so, I need to press on the actual button over here, which will open the menu of different maps. I have to go to custom and press the one that I just created. Hence why you got to remember which one, what title you gave it to it. Then you can just select whatever game mode you want. I select none just for simplicity of this demo. And then you just have to spawn in, and the Cart Titan should appear exactly where you wanted her to be in. There you go. I hope this more detailed guide was helpful, and have fun with the Cart Titan.